Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Holotide here. Marathon just teased some of its mid-season update and Season 3. The biggest addition will be Vault Breaker, a new PvE mode set. In the Cryo Archive, you can go in as a solo duo or a full crew and push your way through a series of vaults that get harder as you go, trying to reach that final vault that is guarded by what Bungie is only describing as a mysterious entity. Is it Durandal? Or Durandal, however you want to say his name. I don't know. My name's Holotide. If you enjoy marathon content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like the video, hype the video if you're still excited for marathon. And let's get further into it. So in Vault Breaker, to even queue for it, you're going to need a sponsored kit, and whatever gear you find inside the vault is going to stay inside that vault when you exfil. Literally nothing comes out except one thing, a new currency called Vault Data. And you can use that currency to upgrade your sponsored kits or maybe unlock gear usable in Marathon's other modes. I guess it depends on what you find it useful for. So it kind of keeps it a closed loop. And why did they do this? Well, Bungie says that it's so cryo loot doesn't just flood the regular economy. Marathon, we know, has a very fragile economy as it is. Especially this season, things can easily break it. So this isn't like technically just a new playground where you can go in and get a ton of like high tier loot, purples and golds. It's like a sealed room, PvE focus. Let me know if you're one of those players that have been asking for a PvE mode. I don't know if this is like trying to get Destiny people over, but we'll see. The next piece of the mid-season update is the Cradle Evolution system. And it's basically aimed at, what do I do once I max the Cradle out? Especially in like the first 2 weeks. So Evolution lets you reset back to 0 in exchange for 1 extra max energy point and a set of exclusive cosmetics, including new runner shell styles. So that's very cool. It's just a prestige system, gives you a reason to keep logging in and progressing. Just a little bit of a reset loop. Now, this isn't really new content, but it's there and built for an audience that's just like hardcore. Then they tease Season 3, which is coming out September 22nd, and that focus of that season is going to shift towards the early game perimeter. One of Marathon's already existing maps is getting a revamp with new areas and new encounters built in. A new runner shell is coming, new weapons and equipment. Now, obviously, Bungie isn't like, this is what's coming, this is the show and blah, 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 because, marketing and whatnot, and we're still pretty far away from it. They didn't promise a new map or anything like that. And to be honest, I think people will be kind of upset, but if they're able to make perimeter, way more, evolved or whatever you want to say, similar to what they did with Night Marsh, I think that makes it a little bit better, especially if we're not getting new maps, in whatever season is coming up. A refresh, revamp of an existing map is absolutely needed to keep people, kind of feeling fresh with the content. But yeah, Perimeter is, kind of like the beginner map. I actually really enjoy playing on Perimeter. Even as a quote-unquote veteran player, I think it's fun. I don't know. But they said that they were going to be working on the new player experience and stuff like that. They know that the game is kind of overwhelming and whatnot, and it's hard for casuals to hop in. They did have that free-to-play week, and, other than it being $40 for people to get into, I can see that they would be like still overwhelmed, even only playing for a week and going up against people that are veterans. So yeah. So just a quick little video. Where does that leave Marathon? The mid-season, we're getting that PvE mode, a prestige loot for the Cradle. September 22nd, we're going to get the perimeter revamp and shell and weapons and stuff like that. But if you've been playing Marathon through, all of this since Season 1, let me know if Vault Breaker is actually something that sounds like you're going to queue for it, or if it's just like another thing that's barely blocking you from kind of just logging out or quitting the game. Leave your thoughts in the comments. I read all of them. And let me know if you want like a full breakdown when Vault Breaker comes out. But that's going to do it for the video, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like down below. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.